Hey, this is Casey Robbins at Schafer Chevrolet here in Pinconning, Michigan. Today I'm looking at a 2011 Ford F-150 Super Crew XLT. This Ford is in excellent condition. Just going to pan around it for you so you can get a look at this exterior. It is Oxford white paint is what Ford calls it. So right now I'm just looking for any sort of like dings or dents or scratches on the paint, around the body, just to get, a feel for what kind of condition that's in. As I'm looking around it here, I do notice down here a couple of very small dents. Just because of the way it reflects the light, you can see that like a little dent in there, but it's nothing major. I don't know if you can see that yourself or not, but I'd classify that as very minor. Looking around some more, I see a spot here near the tailgate that was touched up. Paint-wise, looks like some paint maybe peeled off and then they touched it up. Nothing extremely noticeable, but when you're looking around and scrutinizing the vehicle and inspecting it closely, it's something that definitely does stick out. But I would also say that's a pretty minor thing as well. It's got the bed liner here installed. I believe this is a 5.5 foot bed. I could be wrong, as I haven't confirmed that, but it does appear to be a 5.5 foot bed. So as I continue to look around, looking at the tailgate, that looks nice and clean. The bumper as well. Just continuing to look for dents, dings, and scratches, and I see a very minor, another very minor dent here underneath your driver's side door handle. That, like I said, just because I'm looking very closely, I can see it, but other than that, it's not very noticeable whatsoever. Nothing that I would be really concerned with by any means. So I guess looking around, that is all I've seen on this vehicle as far as the exterior goes. There are a couple of those very minor dents, and then got the rain guards on the windows here. I'm gonna go ahead and pop in the interior so we can get a look and a feel for that. Looking around here, I don't smell any smoke or any odors emitting from the vehicle. This does have some floor mats as well, which is definitely a great bonus. They can be surprisingly hard to come by, actually, the floor mats. Now the carpet in here, looking down here, looks clean. I don't see any issues with that. Now I do see here appears to be some sort of burn. Like I say, it could definitely be a cigarette burn. Not 100% sure of that, but like I say, I don't get any smoke odor or any smell coming through to me, which is something that's usually pretty obvious. And then so up here as well, couple other burns. There we go, if you can see those. So a little bit of wear there with that. That would probably be, so far, my biggest knock on this vehicle is just those few burns. It looks like there's one more there on the back seat. I'm gonna go ahead and get it started up. This one has a 5-liter V8. Need the keys to start it up here, but as you can see on the odometer, 100,491.5 miles. Low on gas right now, so I gotta fuel that up. But looking around, you've got your light controls, vent, your brake down there. It does have the Ford Sync, Microsoft Sync set up as well, with USB cord, auxiliary cord, charger, brake control trailer. It's got your 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive adjuster, traction control, your whole stereo control panel here to turn the volume and all those sorts of things. It does have Sirius satellite radio as well, capable for a subscription. I do believe they give a free trial period as well with the satellite radio. And then up here you've got your spots to, you know, put sunglasses and things of that nature. Visor here, sliding visor to help you block out the sun on the sunny days. Interior lights both working. So yeah, just looking around, I mean, outside, really, like I said, my biggest knock on this vehicle is just that it's got these couple burn holes, but I know it is priced very aggressively and accordingly, considering all the condition as well as the market for a truck like this. Your center seat area, which does fold up to give you this whole center seat here in the middle. I'll pop out and let you get a little closer look at the back seat. There's all your control panels for the door there, locking the windows, the doors, and of course the window control, mirror control there. The steering wheel is also equipped with the cruise control. It's also going to have your media controls and some of the Microsoft Sync as far as like Bluetooth in your phone and scrolling through a CD, those types of things. And of course the Super Crew is going to have your four full-size doors. Step bars also included down there. And like I said, it's got some pretty solid floor mats, a Husky Liner brand floor mat. And just looking around here at the vehicle, I do see also that this needs a piece or part to be able to make it snap into place there. It does have a cup holder for when it's folded back down up in the front seat area. So yeah, just looking around, like I said, very roomy back seat, can definitely fit 3 full-size adults comfortably in the back seat area. Tires, looking at those guys, they look like they definitely still got some good tread and good life left on them. And looking up underneath the wheel well area, spare tire there. Let you get a kind of a feel for what it looks like underneath the body here. The rust situation, I mean, of course, you know, there is some, but for a vehicle that's 5 years old, I'd say this is above average condition as far as what I would usually see underneath on a vehicle that's 5 years old, especially being in the state of Michigan and here in the Midwest, where we have to use a lot of salt on the roads and that type of thing. You know, there is a little bit of rust down here where looks like someone had touched it up and you know, applied a little bit of paint there. Let's try to get a good look at that as well. The way this vehicle drives too, I did drive it myself. Rides very quiet. I don't hear any ticking noises or knocking noises. While I'm at it here, I'll just pop the hood and let you get a look for yourself at what's underneath there with that 5-liter. Oh, while I'm here, power seat as well. So bear with me 1 second while I get this hood opened up. Engine compartment looks really clean. I'll let you get a listen here. As far as, like I said, how this truck rides and drives, it's definitely as advertised. It runs very good and very smooth. Nothing about the way this vehicle rides makes me think anything but that it's a reliable, solid vehicle that, like I said, is priced very aggressively. We price them to have the best out the door price in the market, considering everything as far as the condition and, you know, who else is selling F-150s like this. And while it's, you know, got a few minor imperfections, I'd say at a vehicle over $4,000 below the book value is excellently priced. So again, my name is Casey. I'm here at Schafer Chevrolet in Pinconning, Michigan. This is a 2011 Ford F-150 Super Crew XLT. Thanks for watching.